All right, Trump. Okay. Very good. You have my attention, sir. Hey guys, it's the American Pool Guy, and did you guys hear about President Trump's Supreme Court nomination pick? Oh my gosh! Neil Gorsuch! Ugh, the name just makes me shiver in conservative pleasure. Guys, this is a good pick. A really good pick. And I didn't expect it. I thought Trump would go a little bit more center of the aisle, somebody safe, a safe pick to go with. But, oh my gosh, he blew my mind. So, Neil Gorsuch, who is this guy? This is a guy who knows what his job would be as a Supreme Court justice. He knows that the Supreme Court is there to interpret the law that is passed by Congress according to the Constitution. Not create laws, not pass laws. You see, he realizes that liberals have become way too comfortable with relying on the Supreme Court to do their legislative fighting for them, to pass laws that affect the entire country. And this is a big overreach. The Supreme Court should not be doing this. It's the legislative branch's job to create law. The Supreme Court just interprets it. And Neil Gorsuch knows that. And that's what he's going to be following. That's the policy he'll be following if he is indeed confirmed. Along with that point, he is a staunch supporter of states' rights, not the belief that the federal government has supreme rule over everybody all the time. He knows that there are a lot of things that each state can decide for themselves according to their population and what each individual people want in each state. And that's huge. That's big. That is a check and balance against a federal tyranny. He's also a strong supporter of religious freedom, which is going to be a big issue in the next coming decade. You guys can already feel the huge amounts of tension building up in this area already. Okay, so we need to make sure that somebody's on the Supreme Court that's going to make sure that the federal government isn't reaching into religions all the time and trying to, take control of how religion is believed in and how people go about worshiping in this country. But I think this is the most important thing about Neil Gorsuch. He is a textualist. He is an originalist. And what that means is that when he looks at the Constitution, in order to interpret it, he looks at it as it was written and what it meant at the time it was written. He doesn't fiddle around with, well, this is what I think they meant, and tries to get himself into the mindset of the writers. Well, hold on. They wrote this, but maybe they actually meant this. No, he looks at it. He looks at the sentence structuring. He looks at the wording, and he says, no, this is how it was written. This is what it meant. The end. There's no reading in between the lines. That is the literal meaning right there. That is important. Oh man, that is so valuable. But as excited as I am, and as much as I applaud President Trump for blowing my mind about this decision of his, we have to wait and see how the Senate confirmation goes. So I'm going to be praying for it to be a seamless process. We'll see what happens. Lord willing, Gorsuch goes through just fine. But in the meantime, let's keep vigilant and stay on top of the updates. This is the American Pool Guy, and I will talk to you guys later.